Hello everybody, this is me walking down the boardwalk. As you may know, I decided I would start an ASMR channel, and this was going to be the first video, but I kind of messed up the audio. The cord came undone at one point, so the audio switched to my camera, and then the wind wasn't covered. It was a mess, and it didn't turn out to be a great video. But during this walk down the boardwalk, I found a spot that I decided would be a good place to smoke DMT, and so I sat down on one of these benches and hit the pen like 4 or 5 times. I hit it quite a bit, but then the trip didn't go like quite that well, and so I decided to like scrap the video altogether. But then I looked it over and I decided it was pretty interesting anyways, and I thought I would share it with you anyways. I have another trip like that too that I'm going to put up. I figured I'd just share them for better or worse because I know that people seem to like the videos no matter what. So okay, this is where I tripped. That's Washington over there. That's the ocean. I said it looks like a big black void. But yeah, my ASMR videos are going to be sort of like this. I said this would be a good spot for a DMT trip, so I sat down and I sat up. But yeah, my ASMR videos are going to be sort of like this. Sometimes I'm going to do ones where I walk just down interesting places, and with my like stabilizer and stuff like that. It'll be like nice 60 frames per second. It'll be better quality than this, but yeah, so I sat down here. I didn't see anyone coming. It was like 1 in the morning, and so I didn't think anyone would come, and I just started hitting it, and I hit it quite good, but I didn't get super high, and I feel like it's because it was windy and cold. Like I felt a little bit underdressed there. I should have put on a jacket maybe. And I didn't hold in my hits quite that long, I guess, either, but still I would have expected to get higher. Sometimes when you're out in the open, it's like your brain has nothing to work off of, and so your hallucinations aren't that intense sometimes. Sometimes that's not true though. And there's bird shit beside me. But I could see, my eyes were adjusted to the dark pretty good, so I could see out onto the ocean, and basically I just saw black swarms, a big black swarm like over the entire ocean, and everything looked black. But I did feel really great after my trip, and I walked down the boardwalk, as you can see, and I wish the audio didn't fuck up, because I saw like an otter, I saw some herrings, and like I had like this wildlife encounter. You'll see it, but there'll be no audio. I'll overdub it. But yeah, I was hitting my pen pretty good. I was getting pretty big hits. It was also cold out, so the hits probably looked bigger than they were. But I guess I wasn't going for like a super big trip. I don't quite remember, but I wasn't holding them in super long or super deep. Or I wasn't hitting the pen that hard. I could have hit it a lot harder if I wanted to. I have powder DMT in the mail, by the way. It should be here tomorrow probably. And so I'm going to get to try out the Yokan vape mod with the crystal DMT, and that should be very intense compared to like the pen. I like the pen, but I think it's more suited for beginners, and yeah, just takes more effort to get like a breakthrough trip on them. Like you saw in my one live stream, my battery wasn't charged all the way, and I was having trouble getting hits off of it. And I kept taking a bunch of small hits, so I wasn't able to really get that one big hit I wanted. But, yeah. I still had a crazy trip that night where, like, I could have swore we were in a simulation. And I was, like, moving my head around because, like, there was, like, tracking numbers on my head. Everything was being tracked, and I could see, like, data on my head being tracked. And so, like, I was moving it around and, like, fucking with it. It was crazy. I have a simulation theory style. I said, here comes some people, but whatever. These 2 guys walk by me. I had my camera perched on like this rock, just filming myself. So they're probably like, whoa, this guy's doing some like midnight vlog at the beach. Which I guess that's what I am doing, in a sense. White Rock is a really nice city. I love it down here at the beach. I used to live like right behind that first row of houses. And I never went to the beach. Never. It was right there, and I never went. Not never, like sometimes I go. And so I wasn't really seeing much, which, you know, was kind of confusing considering how much I hit the pen. And I had a good feel for the pen at that point, so normally I would have got higher. But I think it had something to do with it being cold out and maybe slowing my metabolism. That's my theory anyhow. Seems to make sense to me, I don't know. And then here they come. Or that was a guy and a girl, I guess. And I think I hit it once more, and then I start walking. I should go down to the beach for another trip sometime soon, once I get the stuff in the mail, which should be like tomorrow. Or Tuesday at the latest. I kind of missed the window. You have to do it all fairly quick. You have to hit the pen longer than that for it to work. And make sure your pen is fully charged, the battery. That really affects it. If everything's working properly, then it's a really good method. And I hit it once more. And I'm gonna do another ASMR video like this, not with the DMT part though. That channel's not gonna be like that. I might have some like psychedelic themed like ASMR videos. I'm not sure like how I'm gonna do that yet, but I'll figure it out. And yeah, I'm gonna redo this video without the DMT part on a less windy night and not fuck up my audio. It's like there's a few things I could have done way better, I realized in hindsight. So it'll probably be good to get that practice run out of the way. And then I'm going to do driving ASMR videos where it's just like driving during a rainy night along the highway or something. I'll drive to Vancouver and back, and I'll put the camera like in the passenger seat looking out the front window. I like videos like that. Is that ASMR? I don't know if it quite is. It's like a help sleep video, I guess. People fall asleep to shit like that. What a beautiful place, I said. I don't remember saying that. It is a beautiful place, though. Yeah, we heard you the first time, bro. The walk all the way down to the boardwalk and back to my car, I fast forwarded. The cold slowed my metabolism, I'm saying. That might have an impact. It would, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm not a biologist. Yeah, I wasn't that cold though. But it's probably because I was walking. I don't know how it all works. Sometimes when I'm on mushrooms or like acid or whatever, if I smoke... It's very different than most DMT highs. It's very different than most DMT highs. I did feel high. I was still high at that point. I felt like my trip was longer and milder, because I felt pretty good walking towards the pier, which is Canada's longest pier, by the way, which had suffered a terrible tragedy last year or 2 years ago. The wind blew it down like halfway down the middle. It cost like $1 million to repair, and I'm thinking like, I could repair that for like $500. Give me $500, get some wood at Home Depot. I'll patch it up. No, I think I had to like reinforce the whole fucking thing or some shit. I don't know. Who knows? And then my microphone disconnects fairly soon. And then you can't hear me for the rest of the walk. And even then you could hear like the keys in my pocket. You can hear me like fumbling around with my shit. You know? Like all that. That's no good for an ASMR video. I'm just gonna fast forward a bit because like I don't really say anything. And then the audio cuts out. And then you see some totem poles up there, which looked really cool from down here. You can see them like sort of glowing with lights. It was just very interesting. It looked really cool, like during the after effects of DMT. Everything looked very beautiful. And wait, there's a big white rock that my city's named after. Well, it's a big gray rock that they paint white every year. And it looks like a big crack rock. And it's funny. Alberta's calling me. Hold up. Hello? Hi. George? No, sorry, wrong number. That's alright, but... Wrong number. Just looking for George. And okay, yeah, here's the boardwalk, and they make the lights all trippy and stuff. So, I mean, I think I definitely got to make a video at one point down there. And it's very quiet. It's a pretty quiet town all around, and it's like 2 in the morning, 1 or 2 in the morning, something like that. I read the history in case you guys wanted to read a history. And there's a group of people there. And then look at the city. It looks amazing. I mean, I love it here. We're surrounded by Surrey, which is like sort of not like the prettiest city in the world. And it's like sort of a crime-ridden, grimy city. I like Surrey too. It's cool in its own way. But White Rock's sort of like this little haven. It's like this tiny, tiny city. There's 16 square blocks, I think. And it's like literally right in the middle of Surrey. So it's, yeah, kind of interesting. I live on the top of the hill. Oh yeah, okay. And here's the wildlife part. I heard something in the fucking water. I heard something barking. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I looked over the one side and it went underwater. And then I went back to the other side and I saw this herring there. It wasn't the herring. And then I saw his partner. There's 2 herrings there. And then, yeah, I pointed underwater. You see that? See that little black spot? That was a freaking, what's it called? A seal. I saw these seals and these herrings, and it was trippy as hell. I was like, whoa, this is awesome. This is great for footage. But I fucked the audio up. It kills me. Kills me. And I said bye to the herrings. And then there's a bunch of birds down here for some reason. I said hi to the birds. There's a train going by. There's a train. Like, I love the sound of a train at night. And then there's the birds. And then that's pretty much it. I walk back to my car. That's it for this video. I just wanted to share that with you. I thought it was kind of interesting in a way. How the cold kind of affected my trip. And I don't know. I figured it's better. I personally didn't really want to post this, but I don't know. I get the sense that some people might like it. So I got more coming. I'm going to do some awesome trip report videos with my new vape pen and shit. And I got a simulation trip report video coming where I had this glitchy simulation trip report thing happen. I tried recording it the other day, but it was still like, I don't know. I wanted to like wait a little while longer to do it. And then, yeah. Okay, that's it. I love you guys. I'm going to stream tonight. This video will probably be up around the time I start streaming. So I don't know. There's no point in really mentioning it, but I mentioned it. Okay, have a good one. Love you guys. Cheers.